Hey yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy S.V. He ha. Need not to worry, I'm back here with another John. Hey yo, I'm about to just talk ESBC and go a little bit more in depth of, you know what I'm saying, some of the features that they have in the game that, you know what I'm saying, I just got some questions and maybe some suggestions on what I would like to see in you know what I'm saying, like what type of venues I want to see, what type of gyms, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. You know what I mean? So yeah, we gonna get right into it. Um, like uh, I wanna know about like the venues, like the venues that they have, the venues that they have, because they talk about how you know what I'm saying they're gonna be focusing more on the atmosphere and you know what I'm saying the gyms and the venues of ESBC. They wanna you know what I'm saying start branching off into that. They showed us a little bit of the gameplay. They showed us some of the mechanics in the game. You know what I'm saying? So now in the gameplay trailer, in the beginning, you could clearly hear him say that, you know what I'm saying, they want to talk about the clinch system and venues and incorporating the referee and all of that, right? So far as the venues go, I want the venues to be more like very particular. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't always get you have to earn to get to fight on the big stages. You feel me? It ain't just like, oh yeah, come on, um, let's play. Unless you're playing just a quick match. You know what I'm saying? A quick straight up one on one, and you just want the atmosphere, championship fight atmosphere. But in your career, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you're gonna have to work your way up to those big venues. You know what I'm saying? Those big pay per view, those big contender fights. You know what I'm saying? The fights that lead up to a championship fight. And some of the things I would like to see in like some of the venues I would like MS. I wrote them down. I want to see Madison Square Garden in there. You know what I'm saying? That would be one of the pay per view menus. Dallas, Texas. You know Cowboy Stadium. They got the big screen. I would love to see that in there. Of course, Vegas, the MGM Grand. You know what I'm saying? Would love to see that. And what's the big Wembley Stadium out there in the UK? You know what I'm saying? That would be you could fit I don't know how many like a soccer stadium or some shit they got out there in the UK. That would be fire to have Wembley Stadium in there. And if you can't get MSG, because I know Barclays Center is like because I know MSG may be a difficult thing to grab because there's so many licensing things with MSG. I'm a Knicks fan, so when you a Knicks fan, you have to buy, and you live in another state, you gotta buy the MSG station separately from your cable bill, or else you're not allowed to see no Knick games. You feel me? So it's a whole separate thing you gotta have. So James Dolan, he does a lot of separate business deals. You know what I'm saying? It's a very exclusive thing to have the likeness of Madison Square Garden in your game or anything that you're trying to do that pertains to MSG. So I understand how difficult it will be to get, you know what I'm saying, a venue like Madison Square Garden. But maybe the Barclays Center, where they actually had starting to have a lot of boxing events. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you could get the Barclays Center in there as, you know what I'm saying? If you can't get MSG, get the Barclays Center because I know the Barclays Center is ran by some Russians or somebody of some European guys. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they have a nice connection somewhere down the line where they could get the official Barclays Center inside ESBC. That would be fucking crack. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to see MSG or the Barclay Center in the game. I would love to see Dallas, Texas. Uh, at the Cowboy Stadium. That's another big pay-per-view type of scenery. And of course, Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Las Vegas is one of the most popular, if not the most popular place to fight in boxing. So many big, huge, historic fights happen there at MGM Grand in Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? And that would be just, and then to have Wembley Stadium, you know what I'm saying, out there, you could go across the pond, you know what I'm saying, say a champion is over there. He's the champ over there. You know what I'm saying? And you got to go from America and you got to travel over to the UK in a very, you know what I'm saying, all of the fans is against you when you come out. The fans are booing you because you don't have the home court advantage. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the home field advantage. So anytime you do something when you come out, the fans are booing you. You know what I'm saying? They don't like you. They're rooting for their guy over there. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to feel that energy. You know what I'm saying? That, damn, yo, I'm fighting in a hostile environment. You know what I mean? That should be crazy if they could add something like that in their atmosphere. You feel me? And these is big fights I'm talking about. You're only able to fight in these venues and unlock these venues by going through your career and winning fights inside the stadium. And then next thing you know, the stadium is unlocked and you're able to use the stadium anytime in the game. You feel me? So that should be fire if they added you know what I'm saying, add something like that. You know what I'm saying? Dallas, Texas, you know, that's like a high Mexican fan base there in Texas. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a Mexican fighter, a Mexican champion, you be able to you know what I'm saying, then you'll see the crowd have Mexican flags. You know what I'm saying? Just a mixture of it, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's in America, so you'll still have some fans, but it has to be predominantly Mexican in Texas, especially when it's a Mexican fighter fighting in that atmosphere. I would like to see that. Another thing I would like to see in those venues when you get to the big fights is other champions being in the crowd, spectating your fight. So say for instance, right? You at the 147 division, right? And you're fighting in the contenders. You're fighting to you win this fight, then you're up in there to get a championship shot. And you see Terrence Bud Crawford in the crowd, and the camera zooms in on the crowd and they show Bud in the crowd, and then it reads his name under there. They'll say that he's the current IBF, current WBO champion, you know, and they give you a little snippet, a little talk. Yeah, oh, that's Bud Crawford, you know, he's the champ. You know what I'm saying? The commentary links into that. You feel me? And they just talk, they give you a little piece. Oh, yeah, they tell you something about a last fight he had, and you know what I'm saying, how he looked. And he looked good in his last fight. You know, he throws up something like a fist or some shit. Just some type of animation, some type of something where he's like, yeah, this is Bud Crawford in the crowd. Oh, shit. Bud's there. So I would like to see celebrities in the crowd. That would add a great element to your cachet, to your popularity. You know what I'm saying? So as your popularity rises up, you feel me? Now people are coming out and you're selling out the arenas. You know what I'm saying? And in this career mode, they're saying that in the career mode that you could control all aspects of your career, down to the trainers, down to the cutmen, down to you could create your own promotional company. So imagine that you could create your own promotional company. and have that would be sick. That would be sick to have in a game, and to be able to create, like how MLB The Show 21, how they have that create a stadium shit. That would be fire if you could create have something where you could create a gym, or create uh a big pay-per-view environment type of venue. You know what I'm saying? You can name it what you want to name it. You know what I'm saying? You could put all the sponsorships all around where you want them at. You know what I'm saying? It could be outside, it could be inside. You know what I'm saying? So shit like that. These are all things that eventually I would love to see in a game like ESBC. Maybe they can't do it right away, right now. You feel me? When we just dropped the game. But as it goes, you feel me? As the technology continues to advance, this shit should be something that we could get. You know what I'm saying? So I think that would be fire to have other champions at your fight. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing I would like to see is, after you win a contenders match or something like that, they talk to you after the match. You know what I'm saying? They talk to you after the match, give you a quick some words, some shit that you could pick, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. They're like, like how 2K got their little story mode, and you at the post conference, and they could talk to you, and you could decide if you want to make a smart aleck remark, or if you want to be politically correct, you know what I'm saying, and say the right thing, like, oh yeah, he was a great fighter. Or you could be cocky and say, yeah, I can't be beat. I'm that one. You know what I'm saying? You can have that person, and then that will sway, you know what I'm saying, your fan base. Or if you're like a villain in boxing, or if you are like a fan favorite, where you're the people's champ. Or you could be a champion that the people love to hate. I would like to be able to feel that distinction in the choices that you make in your career. You know what I'm saying? So that's just some of the things that I would like to see. And they got skill traits, you know what I'm saying, unlocking. They say that you can unlock certain moves and characteristics as your fighter matures. You could switch gyms to learn new move sets. You know what I mean? So I think that would be ill. You know what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, you had a contenders match, right? Boom. And your coach, firing your coach, switching coaches, which would give, now, say for instance, the first half of your career, you moved up, you fought all the way up into a contender, right? Boom, you fuck around and take your first L. Your first L was a big blow to you, like, damn, you fire your coach. So for instance, say I started out with Ben Davidson, right? I started out my career with Ben Davidson. He got me all the way up into a contenders with a certain style I was doing and things like that. And right in the middle, as I get to the contender, I take my first loss. That first loss was a big blow to me, right? You know what? I don't like this style. I'm not feeling this style. I fire Ben Davidson and I hire Buddy McGirt. You know what I'm saying? Different style. Now that gives me a different gym, and now that unlocks new moves for me. You know what I'm saying? A different jab, or my footwork becomes more complete. You know what I'm saying? So it's looking like what they're saying is that you're going to have to earn your skills. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to earn your skill traits. You're going to have to earn a signature punch. You don't start out with a signature punch. You know what I'm saying? As you go to these different gyms, and another question that I have, if you want to keep your trainer but switch gyms, you know what I'm saying? How does that dynamic work? Like for instance, if Robert Garcia's gym, you know what I'm saying, they're a Mexican gym, right? and you want to do the Mexican style, but that's not how you started off. You started off as a slick boxer, but now you took a loss. Now you want to add something to your game. Now you want to add more inside fighting. So the better gym to go to, do you have to switch your coach in order to mess with Robert Garcia's gym, or you could just go to that gym and just learn that style and and become a better inside fighter, because you've been getting roughed up on the inside a lot. You know what I'm saying? You've been trying to stay on the outside, but guys are smart. They know how to cut the ring off. You've been taking a lot of body shots, your stamina, things of that nature, et cetera, been going down. You got to get better, right? So now you go to the Robert Garcia gym, and you you get some better inside fighting skills added to your slick boxer style. So that means you'll be able to box and bang now. As before coming up, you were just, purely a pure boxer, Caleb Plant type of a style. Just that was your advantages. Anytime your advantages work, you win fights. But as you increase in competition, it gets harder and harder. Your body is kind of soggy. You know what I'm saying? And you're starting to notice, like, damn, I lose a lot of wind when, when I'm fighting guys like this. I got to get my stamina up. I got to get my inside fighting better. Things like that. Like, so imagine Sean Porter, right? We all know what big rough customer he is, how in your face and how rough and dirty he can be when he boxes. So imagine a guy like Sean Porter just constantly grabbing you on the inside and boop, 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 just fucking your body up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just an ugly, rough style. You know what I'm saying? And with them gonna have the motion capture, I think that they could really be able to capture Sean Porter's style in this game. You could also they said you could take fights at short notice. So like, just like in Fight Night Champions, as you in your career, you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you're training, and then you'll get a text message and they'll say, yo, what's the name? Somebody is calling you out. Do you want to take that fight? It's a championship fight. You want to take it now, but you ain't got the attributes all the way up enough to be confident enough to take the fight. But hey, you know what? Fuck it. You risk it. You think you ill. You know what I'm saying? If you just do this and could just be disciplined the whole fight, you think you could win it. I think all of that shit would be just crack, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's also another thing they said is managing your fighter's weight, managing the injuries, rest to let negative effects heal. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be a lot of things. Like, what if you do too much resting? You feel me? Can't just rest too much. So you got to have to really mix and match all of that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Firing promoters, firing coaches. Just unlocking all of the move sets. So they got over 50 traits and attributes in this game. Over 50. So that shit is unheard of in a boxing game. This game is gonna be really deep. And that's just some of the things, you know what I'm saying? I would like to see the certain gyms. I would like to see Robert Garcia's gym in there. I would like to see Kronk gym in there. One of these, a popular gym over there in the UK, whatever it may be, that the UK guys know is a legit gym. Tyson's Ranch. Yeah, so I would just like to see all of that shit implemented in this game some way, somehow. As much as they can get all of the sponsorships that they can get, so that we can have a very selections. different boots, different gloves, different hand wraps, different robes, different fitted caps. You know what I'm saying? Music. We want to be able to. I would like to be able to have a. You can import your own music in the game, so you could come out to whatever music, classic music that you want to come out to. You know what I'm saying, in the game, along with whatever music that they already have licensed in the game. You know, I think all of that shit would be fire. And another thing in the career mode, I want to be able to control the concession stands, like the drinks, the popcorn, the nachos. I want to be able to put a price on it. That be part of the create your stadium mode. You know what I'm saying? Create your own venues. You know what I'm saying? Create your own gyms. That shit would be just so immersive. We would be just having hours and hours and hours just stuck playing this game. I could already see me up 3, 4 in the morning just playing this game, trying to get illy. So that's some of the things, some of the suggestions, some of the questions, some of the things I would like to see in the game. A lot of the things they already have in this game already. You feel me? So this is just a little bit more detailed of a breakdown on what I would like to see. So y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what y'all want to see in this game, man. What else y'all want to see? What things that I didn't touch on that y'all would like. I touched on the celebrities, you know what I'm saying? Wanting celebrities in the crowd, wanting to have post match conversations, but only when you reach that level, so that it can actually feel gratifying when you get there. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been fighting in all of these low gyms, these cars that ain't got too many fans in it. You know what I'm saying? Because you on the rise, you on the come up. You know what I'm saying? And as you build up, you get more money. Your fights money is starting to go up and go up. And with your promoter, you have to negotiate money. That's another thing. Your promoter can say, excuse me. Your promoter can say, oh, I want you to get 32,000 for this fight. But you could be like, no, I want 40,000. And then your promoter say, all right, 35. And you be like, all right, boom, I'll take 35 for this match. You know what I'm saying? To get your bread up for your XP, for your gear, for, you know what I'm saying, new robes, you know what I'm saying, new shit to unlock. You want to get a new brand of gloves. You want to boost up some attributes. So, this game could go, this shit could be so great, ESBC. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's been fucking with me, I appreciate y'all. And let's just keep going forward. Next June.